embraces and weaponizes my doctrine. That is very different from me rampaging as a titan. Aethys is not known for subtlety. Twice now, he has contaminated the purity of our experiment, and done so with extravagant displays that undermine our authority.
You call what Theos did subtle?
His approach was sophisticated, indirect. I owe you no explanations on the matter. Theos was precious to me above all others. But I am proud to have you acting in his stead.
Oh man, if only I played the first one. I'd know what all this
counterpart
means.
of the soft-hearted. It makes no difference if mortals pass some arbitrary test. My mind is settled on the matter. Regardless of my feelings, the timing of this crisis forces us to accelerate our schedule. Final judgment comes sooner than any of us would prefer.
Doesn't this social engineering plan seem
You
counterintuitive?
mean gods crafting a godless world? Naturally. My siblings desired to influence mortals and steer them in a proper direction, even if that direction led to places we could not follow. I have no intention of being left behind. Society would unravel without its queen to impose strict order.
What happens if someone proves you wrong?
If our pantheon found that mortals had cultivated a perfect, lawful system to maturity, I would not voice a word in protest. I would merely stand aside and await the inevitable collapse. Mortals need us. I know this as well as I know myself. Even a lawful and responsible society would be poised to collapse as long as its architects and strongest adherents were mortal. Any satisfaction that my siblings derived from their little experiment would be short-lived, and it would fall to me to clean up after their mess.
The mess in this case being mortal freedom.
Freedom is an unachievable illusion, heralded by the soft of heart. Only those who can find satisfaction in captivity are truly free. Make no mistake, Watcher. In this, I cannot be proven wrong. You have learned much already. Only ask if you are ready for the truth.
Okay, we'll speak again.
Yes, I think we will. This is not the end of our discussion. You know how to find your way back to this place.
Woedica nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as it goes.
Dude, I'm fucking loving the main story right now. Wait, so can we just open that book again whenever we want to speak? No, we cannot. I'll wait. Maybe. Okay. Oh god. What do I want to do? I want to go back to Hasongo. What the hell's this? Level 2 Skulls and Oathbinder's Sanctum. Okay, I want to go back to... Where do I want to go back to? Fort Deadlight. Yeah, I want to go here. No battles, please. Oh, hang on. We've been here, right? No, actually, I don't think we have. Search location. Free peridot. What's peridot? It's an ingredient, apparently. Scroll of withdraw. Oh, is that it? Alright. Oda Channel. As you travel northwest, you discover a broad channel separating you from the flat expanse of a sandy islet. A wooden bridge spans the waterway, easily wide enough to accommodate a car and horse. A crowd throngs the bridge, an eclectic menagerie of clean-coated Valians, Amois in bright and coloured robes, and even the odd Orlan. Down the hill by the water's edge, a small cluster of Amois have gathered. Approach Amois near the water. From the shore, you see the channel's current seem significantly stronger than it had from afar, perhaps fed by the recent storms. The Juana gathered here, garbed in thin robes, and little less watch as you approach. One steps forward, her own gown in far brighter colours than those around her. She cants her head to the side. You look bedraggled, stranger, as if the sea spat you upon our shore. What for you come here, to watch? What's this all about? The arc of her head describes first the swimmers, then the waters, then the islet on the other side. They challenge the Osa Channel. The rains fell and the waters run swift. They must swim swifter yet. For each who finishes there is honour. For the one who wins there is more. Okay. I'd like to join the race. Examine the competitors. Let's do you. Nice. Seraphim looks over the armoire, eyes lingering on a heavily muscled bald woman, a lean blonde man, and a gangly young man in his late teens. I reckon the blonde has an advantage, being both strong and compact. Who stands the best chance of winning? She chuckles, a hand flat upon her stomach. The one Nagati favours, as sure as the tide. But you don't miss her glance towards the wary blonde Amoa, okay? I'd like to join the race. Several of the gathered Juana chuckle. The woman merely smiles, bowing her head slightly. Challenging Osa, it is always done by Amoa to prove strength and stamina in the water. I stay afraid it may be too much for another kith. I thought the Juana were traditionally a welcoming people. She bows her head. Then what welcome would we provide if we fed our guests unknowing to Nagati? What's Nagati again? Is that like the... Okay, yeah. When her gaze returns to yours, she bears a small smile. But you are not unknowing, I say. She nods and motions you towards the channel. Then go join the others at the water's edge. Leave your clothes upon the rocks and they will warm you after. Oh my god. Go to the water and strip down. You shrug off your brine-crusted clothes and lay your belongings on the rocks. My watcher, you sure are... I mean... that's, good luck. Red-faced Jolty clears her throat behind her fist, but she doesn't break her stare. You spring off the stone and crash into the cool, crisp salt water with the other swimmers. No! As hard as you kick and pull, the current pushes you back with the strength of a bear. You keep pace with the Juana, though your muscles burn with the effort. One of the Juana you notice struggle to remain in the pack. No, he's struggling just to stay above water. His desperate gasps carry down the channel. Help him to shore, man. You wrap an arm around the struggling swimmer, and he has the wherewithal not to struggle against you as you swim him towards land. You pull yourself onto the rocky shore and help him up behind you. The large bald woman pulls ahead and reaches the goal first. The crowd roars as she walks onto the far shore, fists raised victoriously. The young swimmer squeezes your arm. Many thanks, Akira. The crowd on the bridge thins and the commotion dies down. Your journey continues. Wow! So... is that it? Oh, we can buy stuff here. Okay, cool. Oh, we get another cannon. Oh, that's right. That's much better. Let's sell these books. need to remember to just hold A when there's more than one. I think I've read all these. Okay, yeah. I think we're good. Let's sell this cape. We no longer need this. Fine leather armor we'll sell. Anything else? Not really. Okay. I wonder what happens if you win that race. I did not like that noise. Where's Fort Deadlight? Okay. It's like there was something underneath my ship. That sounded terrifying. Oh my god, go away. Wait, is that a wasp? It's a fucking... Is that a wasp? One sec, stream.
You're the captain who Aldi's invited to parley, ain't you? I'm to keep an eye out.
I'm back, sorry about that. You're the captain who Aldous invited to parley, ain't you? I'm to keep an eye out. This better not be a trap!
It's so I can provide you an escort when you arrive.
Lead on.
Right this way, Captain. It's my pleasure to show our honoured guest around. Aye, it sure is.
I regret killing everyone in this place, I can't lie. It looks like once you deal with, like, Captain Benwith, like, most of them are no longer hostile.
You must be Captain. Glad you could make it, Loveson.
Yo! She's got poison dripping from her weapon, what the fuck?
Like what you see? The mark on this side, it means I'm the second highest rank on the Council of Captains. I'm but one chair below that cockrot Ferrante.
Okay.
Now, I know I offered you a full parley, but I'm a pirate, which means I'm loyal to my crew. But otherwise, I lie whenever it benefits me. You killed my fourth chair, and a damn good friend. A part of me might be impressed, but a part of me wants to flay the skin from your face. Understand? If you've an explanation, I'd advise you to give it up real quick.
Fourth chair? Wait, show her the Solonet? What's that?
Don't think you'll deflect me, Loveson. Benworth was one of my captains, in addition to being one of the 7 seat holders on the council.
Oh.
You cut off my right hand. How do you plan to replace it?
I'll take Benworth's seat on the council.
Only so long as you're loyal to me, you will. But someone's got to fill his seat. Suppose you were to throw your weight behind mine. I think you're seeing the way of things. How we might come to a beneficial agreement.
She winks her blue eye, flickering her solar net on the end of its chain.
Now that we've got that out of the way, I'll admit, I really like you, Captain. You got guts, and not just smattered in your hair. I'd like to make you a deal. Forgive me for dragging you all this way, but I find the proposition of a partnership best works in person. Me and mine within the Principe would make for powerful allies on your side. But would you give us loyalty in return? That I'd like to know.
Of course, if we formed a partnership.
Suppose we've to give each other a test. Make sure it's a good fit. Say you wanted to entice an alliance of like-minded captains. You might start by aiding one of my best in Nekataka. She smuggles through the Undercroft. Goes by the name of Mad Lorraine, she does. And let me tell you, Dove, she's earned the moniker.
Cross your arms over your chest.
You're a hard one to read. Fancy a game of cards some night?
Sure.
I'll take your answer as a yes, for now. You've a bright future ahead of you, Watcher. See that you don't tarnish it by flying the wrong pirate's flag. Out with the stale and in with the new, eh? I know you've met with Ferrante, that you may even be working for him, that pribbling cock-rot.
With a flick of her fingers, the captain swipes a goblet of God's killer rum off of her desk. We have that!
But that doesn't mean you can't partner with me instead. Don't
cross your arms over your chest.
Just keep me appraised of certain future events as they shape up. Shh. No need to say anything, not yet. You just think on it next time you're toiling for a man who'd happily gut you, after you've done his bidding, given half the chance. When the time's right, we'll set our strategy. Well, what can I do, you lovesome?
Okay. Oh, is this like flirting or something? Tell me about the new blood in the Principe.
We're the future, and we ain't going nowhere. We're pirates, lovesome. We own this sea, and the sea loves us back in her twisted way. Ferrante pines for a homeland he's never seen. But what does Old Valia mean to me or my crew? We're not Valian, and we never will be. Though if you're Valian and you want to join our bloodline, you're more than welcome.
But weren't you founded by refugees from Old Valia?
Generations ago. And I grew like a weed in the deerwood, you see? You say Consueglo me casitas. I say Council of Captains. You say Principe, I say best pirates in the Deadfire.
Oh, I can't even say that, bro.
You say Swollenet. I say, well, some things stay the same.
So, what sort of things do you like to do in your leisure time?
What? Like for hobbies?
Her eyebrows dance up to her hairline as she laughs.
When I'm not out plundering the seas, I'm right here ruling my fleet. Suppose I like a good bit of target practice. And of course, who doesn't like rum and a hot bath? Don't guess you like the same?
I could go for a hot bath right now, in fact.
Well, sure. You're welcome to use mine. But perhaps later, when there's less of a crowd around.
Okay. Tell me about Ferrante.
Got something for me, Dove? I'm all ears.
I don't know, is Seraphine gonna like this? I don't know. It was Ferrante who told me where to find Benwith.
I figured as much. That's how Ferrante gained his political standing. And that's how he keeps it. With underhanded tactics that whittle his opponents into ruin. Me? I prefer to face my foes head on. Give them the chance to join me before I fucking annihilate them.
God, I tell you what, man. I love the voice acting in this game.
And I like to reward those who support me. I'm good to my allies, you see. For your
Cool.
troubles, Dove, let me share with you a little of my treasure. As you wish, Dove. I am happily and wholeheartedly at your disposal. At least until I get bored.
Farewell. That was cool, man. Spellblade, Rogue.
This would be so much easier if I had my broom.
Can we interact with this stuff? Guess so. Warbow. God damn it. Not good enough. Blackwood log. Bounding boots grants leap. What does leap even do? Let me have a look at that. Like, what would leap do in, like, turn-based mode? Drawing upon reserves of intense spiritual power, barbarians able to leap high into the air and crash down upon their foes. Yo! Okay, that's really good for this guy. What does he... He has boots on already. What do these do? Oh, +2 to stealth. No, let's get them off. Let's give these to... Give these to you, why not? Anything else? Nope, I think we're good. Yo, I like Captain Aldis, I can't lie. Big fan. To the northern ramparts. Where, have we looted this? We have. To the court? Is this where I want to go? Yeah, we killed so many, like, named pirates in this area during the Captain Benwith bit. Yeah, these guys ain't hostile anymore. Murkay. There's also someone else, right? Rats scurry along the discarded barrels of grog. Inspect the instrument. Okay. Oh, you're right there. I'm blind as fuck.
Look who finally washed back up ashore.
Ahoy there, Siri. Miss me?
Did I miss you?
She grabs a low, prolonged sound.
Like a fish misses water, you gutless bastard. For the first few weeks, anyhow. Till it turned to confusion and worry. You said you'd write every night, didn't you? Then where were the birds or the boats with your poems and pages?
You saying our pirate's a poet?
Siri, sweet honey heart. I scribbled you missives day and night. Declarations of passion, sonnets in songs. Well, on account of me being at sea, I never had the opportunity to post them.
Oh,
Lies.
I'm certain I should believe every word of that blarney. About as certain as I am that you're a snake-tongued philanderer worth little more than a tug in the rug.
I plundered you up a pair of fine, very fine, snakeskin boots, with that tooling you like round the cuffs and all. But the gentleman
Oh my.
sprung a leak, and they ended up thoroughly sodden. Tell her, Cap.
I'm sorry for keeping Seraphine at sea for so long, Siri. As captain, the responsibility rests with me.
Are you meaning to tell me that you've not dropped anchor at Fort Deadlight in the last 8 months? Well,
Yeah.
come to have a look at you. Can't say I've ever seen you before. This your captain then now? What happened to Ferrante?
Ferrante still be sailing the seas, right? Is the rain and twice as frigid. Just gave me a bit of furlough to engage myself in more personal pursuits. Such as an emerald-haired lass who ain't never once left my thoughts.
Now don't go thinking I've forgiven ye a lick, Seraphine. I know you didn't come here looking for me, because if you had, you'd have come with a bottling without your sodding captain.
Oh, you ain't wrong, lass. Wish it weren't true, but it is.
Now, why don't you be telling me what you want so I can be shot of you for good?
Aye, lass. The captain's got an ask or two about Deadlight. But first, I need to know. You remember Romaro? Sailed with me on a sorcerer.
Aye, I remember Romaro. You think I've gone wet in the head or something?
Wet in the
Words have
head.
always been
What
as
does that
flowery
even
for
mean?
him as they were for me. It weren't so long ago he shipped out, come to think on it.
Why was he here at the fort?
Whale tells you, let me know. Rumour were he went mutinous.
Whale? What's that? God of secret revelations, illusions. Okay.
Oh, sideways pickle or shit and a half. Wait till I find the whale fuck mothers spreading this rancid shit. Teach them the very meaning of keelhaul, I will.
Don't know the truth of it myself. Might have been Romaro himself started the rumours. Gave him his privacy, certain. Even here, mutineers make no friends.
Where is Romero staying?
Hard to starboard through the back door there, then straight on to the end of the hall.
What is starboard? Is that left?
Don't think nobody's claimed his quarters since. Might be worth it to you to poke around.
Give my thanks, lass. Truly. And many more besides.
I'll keep it in your pantaloons, you randy swab. You had any other questions, Captain? Happy to oblige the person hauling this blue bastard away from Fort Deadlight.
Just who is this Romero person Seraphine's looking for?
You don't know? That's so, I'm thinking it's not my place to tell you.
I need to know what Seraphine's getting my crew into.
They both crewed the Sorcerer for a season or 6. Romaro were like a father to Seraphine, or so he's told me. Taught him the
Okay.
mariner's trade. More than that, you'd have to ask him yourself. Were there something else you wanted?
Nope. Cool.
So you're saying you're literally a pirate of the mind? You sail in and steal people's thoughts?
Behold, lass. I'm the original psychic piratical.
Not hardly. Even I've heard about Malnage. She's a cipher like you, ain't she? Only older.
Ugh, had to dredge up my cruel rival. You should know her arsehole itches when mention being made of her.
What a nasty hex. Tell me you weren't the one that put it on her. Darn, I hope that doesn't make her itch. Hell, or that. Now I'm just making it worse. I best shut my mouth before I cause more damage.
I like your style, kid.
Okay. Deadlight Horn again. Like, I don't know what these do. Unusable at this time. Wait, so we can use them? I don't... Alright, let's talk to There's a room back here, isn't there? Is this where he was staying? Is this what she meant? I have no idea. We've been down here. Okay. Murky.
Welcome one and welcome all. Buy me a bottle and I'll be your finest loving pal. Looking to share more tipple and conversation? I'm happy enough to oblige.
How are things around Port Deadlight?